Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue our Let's Play of Nier Automata. Welcome back. I guess this really isn't the happiest of occasions because we just sent 9S off to get his help back at HQ, and we are left here to do what we do best, and that is do quests for Anemone. So we're actually supposed to head to the abandoned factory with Pascal and meet him up there, and talk to a group of machines, I think, that also want to get into an alliance with us. But before we do that, of course, we need to buy ourselves some recovery items because, you know, I just don't feel right not having a ton at my disposal. So, especially with how I was last fight against Adam. Of course, I'm not an expert at combat just yet, but it is what it is, you know. We can, however, head directly to this abandoned factory as fast as we possibly can because we really don't have anything else that is keeping us around. So that's great. I'm actually rather intrigued at the prospect of seeing exactly what is going on over there. Is this going to be a friendly group to androids or a hostile group to androids? I'm just not too sure right now, and I think that'll be the most interesting. Oh, aha. That's who's been flying around all this time. Can we hit him from here? Oh, hi. Okay, well, that could have been bad. Only speed can dictate whether or not we can beat him, huh? That'll be interesting. Get up in there, son. Let's do some fighting. You know, we haven't done fighting in quite a bit. Let's actually run to the top of this structure, this broken down road here, and see what we can do about defeating this guy who was just... he was egging us on, I'm telling you, man. Alright, let's see if we can hit him out of the air here. Focus on the race. What race are we having? Can we even talk to this guy? Can we talk? Can we talk? Alright, there we go. This guy is so weird here. High speed machine. Life is a fleeting moment. We must fly straight like an arrow so we never lose our way. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's take him on. Where the hell are we racing to, though? Speed Star accepted, huh? Where are we gonna race to? This is sort of off the beaten path here, but hey. First Speed Championship. I don't even know, man, but I'm liking the star on this guy's back. Okay, are we gonna be able to get there? I kind of see the way that we're supposed to be going here. Starto indeed. Let's run. We gotta beat the speed demon over here. I think the best way to do that is just to climb on these buildings straight up ahead here. Waste no time and forge ourselves ahead. Of course, it's going to be dependent on how good our platforming is, and as you know, I'm not exactly an expert at that, so I guess this is just how we're going to be right now. Just get right to this finish line here. Oh boy, are we going to be able to make it? I'm just not certain here. Fucking A. Damn, we didn't make that one. That's really unfortunate. I think challenging him again won't be so bad. Let's take him on again and actually take a different route. And actually, I wonder if we have chips that allow our speed to go up. That would be perfect, actually. So maybe I'll do that if we're allowed to, oh, we can't skip, okay. If we're allowed to go into the start menu once the race starts here. Thankfully, it's pretty quick, right? We're not going to be wasting much time doing this, that is. Alright, let's see what our chip situation is here before we do anything. See if we have any movement speed things here. Maybe it's under support. Evade range, moving speed up. Oh, we have a bunch of moving speed ups here. Let's just put these... Can we just get rid of some of this stuff here? Can we do that? Okay. Let's just get rid of all this stuff here. Yes. There we go. Oh, I see. There's multiples. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, wait, crap. What do we do? Do we just shut ourselves down? Do we... I probably should have realized that that was going to happen. I should have read a little bit closer here. I wanted to just stack up all the move speed chips that we had. Hope we didn't do anything stupid here. Caution, removal of the OS chip will result in death. Do we just get another ending? Ending T, fatal error. Okay. Well, something interesting happened in this episode. I'm definitely surprised. As you can see, I'm clearly taken aback here. Completely unscripted. I will take credit for that one, right? That was pretty good. How could we possibly recover? Let's just go right back, and we can do the speed quest later. Now we actually have cause to go back to the abandoned factory and not worry about the fact that we didn't waste time, you know, we just used time differently than we originally planned. As things sort of tend to go in my Let's Plays, but, you know, that's just an artifact of the kind of Let's Player I am, I guess. Like it or not, if you're here with me and you want to stay, then I guess you're stuck with me. It's your choice, but I would choose for you to stay because I love y'all. But seriously, that was pretty crazy. I wonder where it's going to put us here. Okay, well, I guess nothing out of the ordinary has happened. Let's just make sure that... Let's check our restore. Okay, so we have to go back and buy our restorative items. So we can do that. We're pretty much back to square one, and that is just okay with me. That was so weird. There we go, okay. 20 of each. Let's head directly back to the abandoned factory here. Oh, and now that I think about it as well, let us change our pod programs here because we don't really need the scanner anymore. I'm going to put the laser back on, purely because I think that is the better option for us right now, especially since we're probably going to be doing a lot more combat-based things than anything else. We can worry about Speed Racer a little bit later. You know, if I ever go back and do the quests in all the racing quests, I should say, I'm totally going to put like, well, actually, that's probably copyright, you know. I was going to put some, whatchamacallit, some Initial D, some Eurobeat over top of that shit, because you know how it goes. That's how we roll around here. Let's strike the first blow against these guys. Okay. Okay, I definitely was dodging that. There we go. Get some grenade launcher action in here. We can take care of this guy. There you go. You are taken care of, my friend. Simple as pie. If you can call pie simple. I think I made that joke before. Let's just head straight to the abandoned factory. And actually, we have some quests to do in the abandoned factory area as well, so we're not going to be bereft of things to do. We have something to do for one of the ship operators, back from way back when we were in HQ a bunch of episodes ago. It doesn't look like this is the proper way to go, so let's loop around the side here. And we also have the quest, or at least the task, of going and getting our old equipment back from when we detonated our black box with 9S like forever ago. So we're definitely going to have some things to do, and that is just great for us. However, what is the best way to traverse to this factory here? Okay, we're here, and we have to somehow... I think we have to ride the highway. So let's hop up there and see if that is the actual correct way for us to travel. More platforming, right? As I just failed all that before in the race. Okay, this definitely looks to be on the way towards the abandoned factory. As you can see it off in the distance in the fog there. Very interesting design choice to use the fog so that you don't have to shoot the draw distance up really high and tax the processing of the console, if that's even a thing. Yeah, give me that grenade. I was definitely dodging there. I was smacking on that R trigger. There we go. Beautiful. Straight ahead we go. The road looks kind of fractured here, but I think we can let ourselves down over on this side. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, this place was rather close compared to what I thought it would be. I thought it would be quite a ways walk away, but luckily enough it isn't. There is a chest up here, which we probably can't even access. Oh, no. Looks like we can access that. Medium recovery is always nice. We are going to take our lumps. So let's meet up with Pascal here. And the possibility of more allies for our area. But let's not get our hopes up. We have been Our hopes have been betrayed before, that is. But who's going to be waiting for us around the corner here? Aha! Map information for us, please and thank you. I'll take what I can get here, and a quick save spot, so that is pretty solid. Let us zoom away. How much of a climb do we really have here? Quite a bit, actually. Looks like we have a quest. Oh, is this where our stuff is from our black box? There's a weapon in the ground here. What you got for me? Hey, the Virtuous Treaty. Yeah, this is definitely where we were before. And I think that's... Is this us? It's gotta be. Yeah, see, we got some chips back there. Bunch of recoveries. See, these are all the items that we picked up in the tutorial. Look at them scrolling in the bottom right. I will take that, man. Alright. Oh, even more stuff. I like it. Okay, so. Now we have a pointed main quest here as we sort of skip around, which I'm not too much of a fan of. But there's Pascal. Let's go talk to him. Okay, well, you know me, I'm a pretty careful guy, but I'm also not, like, completely careful all the time. So let's be a little bit careful here. Get our body report and retrieve whatever they have for us. Probably a little bit of gold at least. Alright, I'll take that. Deadly heal, that's good. Now, I hope they just don't throw, like, a terrible, terrible boss at us or something like that. I would like to negotiate peace the best way we can. Okay, I know you're counting on me, but these guys are disconnected from the network, so you really do never know. Domain of God, you say? Well, God, what's going on? I don't know if I like this too much, but I think I'll follow him. Of course, we don't really have much of a choice here. But I very much like the stole that he's wearing. He is indeed a priest. Is he going to take us to God, or is he proclaiming himself as God? I think that's the real question around here. What do you have up here? Any items for us to get? Alright, Pascal. Can we... There we go. Alright. I do want to hear him out. I was just sort of thinking there might have been items for us here. Okay, let's go. To the Grace's Sanctum. They're definitely setting us up for an ambush. You know, Pascal is really awesome. I really like Pascal. I think Pascal is like one of my favorite characters so far that isn't any of the androids so far. Oh. This is pretty fucked up. Oh, what's on the other side here?
こいつらやはり私の予測は的中したようですね。しかし興味深い。こんな特殊な思想を持つ機械生命体は見たことがありません。きっと貴重なサンプルとして。いいから逃げる。バンカー、こちら 2B。 廃工場跡地で適正機械生命体と遭遇。脱出ルートの確保を要請。
通信環境が不安。
救援信号ループ発信。
了解。
くそ。君たちも死ぬためになるのだ。死後の世界は素晴らしい。死ぬことこそが最後の平和なのだ。死んで神になれ。みんなで神。
This is so messed up. Honestly, I don't know. I want you guys to like hear all the combat talk and stuff like that, but I think we're doing okay right now. Jesus Christ, there's just so many guys. I think we can actually outlast them. We're not doing too poorly. We're actually fighting them pretty well. Once we get our perfect counters with our machine. Can we not finish this stuff? I just want to collect all the items that I can. There's like a bunch of shit for us to grab here, but let's actually escape through the elevator. I'd want to kill all these guys, but I feel like it's not really necessary at this point. No? Oh crap. Come on, let us in, let us in. Alright, we got out of there. What the heck is going on, man? Got a lot of gods going on in here, but, you know, nowhere to get out. I suppose we could probably just keep running. Actually, we can talk to somebody here. Oh, he's a shop. Oh, what do you got for us, bud? Oh, just recoveries. That's really nothing special. I would like to save you as best I can. How are we supposed to run here? Ah, this way. Okay. So, I wonder if they are chasing after us, if they set traps for us or something like that. I'm sure there's going to be a huge fire because they're all freaking holding torches, and that's just no good for us here. Really nice view of the factory, though. I can't believe how expansive it was considering what the prologue level looked like. Well, prologue, if you will. I know there's some debate whether or not that is what it is. Okay. Did we miss that guy? Oh, I see. Alright, we gotta actually probably just dodge our way through. There we go. That wasn't so bad, right? You can barely see anything here. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. There we go. Alright, let's run, let's run. This is probably for the best. There's a ladder here for us? I can barely see it. Oh no, okay. Just keep running in a straight line. Alright, man. We got our light here going for us, and Pascal is trucking along. I'll take that. Wait. Oh wait, there's a place to save here. That's lovely. Oh wait, this is bad, isn't it? Place to save, though, is good for us, that is.